Feeling pretty good so far. Excited for this 4v4. It's gonna be fun to see who
Hmm.
wins. I hear there's a couple show outs, so it might be super sweaty.
Ooh, we love the sweat. I do enjoy a decent amount of sweat, but we're all just here to have a fun time tonight as we await the release of MW3. And honestly, I think it's less than a month now. I know we're getting the Call of Duty Next event on October 5th, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited, all things considered. I know Call of Duty has had its ups and downs over the past few years, and Activision especially. Um, but I'm excited. What I'm really hoping for is that we finally get a decent, solid, traditional rounds-based zombies again, because I feel like
Ooh,
that's been missing from the Call of Duty series. I know Vanguard had something similar to a round, but it's not the same. The perks were like in levels and were in chalices. We didn't have the classic machines.
hmm,
Um, Cold War was okay. It's just it's missing something. Like I don't want to see health bars on zombies. That just doesn't make sense.
right?
It takes that away. Um, I don't know. Like I know they get harder as they go like further in level, but
Call
I'm just I
sponges.
I want I want I want classic COD zombies back. Like give me a Black Ops 3 type zombies again, because I think that was the last good zombies we had. If I can, speaking for myself, anyways, Black Ops 3 Zombies is still one of the best. I mean, it's still got a healthy mod community today, I believe. Um, but what are you excited about for MW3, and what are you looking forward to the most, nerd?
I'm just hoping it's just an overall better game.
Mm,
Big big into the rank scene or the multiplayer scene, and it's just some of these bugs are super detrimental to the actual player and how they go forth in the
mm,
game. Um, but I'm just hoping in this new one it's a more polished MW2, even though it's called MW3.
yeah.
So hopefully it'll actually be a really tight, well polished game. And onto your
Mm.
little zombies thing, unfortunately, it looks like it's gonna be an open world type of zombies.
Yeah, I know.
So, so it's gonna.
What confuse? Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I don't mind. I haven't played zombies since like Black Ops 2, like with Origin and Kino de Turnum and Barry and all those
Hmm.
maps. Oof, those were the days.
Yeah, no, you can spend like I feel like with current state of zombies, you play one match, if you could even call that, and you want to call it a night. But
Yeah.
with round base, it's so continuous, and you get a flow for it. Like I'd spend hours, up with my boys, just running zombies, like you said on Kino de Toten and all the classic maps, and just you know staying up well past midnight and whatnot playing zombies. I can't do that with Outbreak or whatever it's going to be called. What confuses me even more is that it's going to be basically Warzone with zombies, that there's going to be other squads dropping in with you
Yeah, but
when
I
you're
think it's gonna
like,
be extraction based, so you don't have to worry about messing up
oh,
your run.
that hurts me even more. It's just like you're supposed to go until you die, not just, oh, you get to leave now.
Yeah,
That
right.
that that upsets me a bit. It's like, no, you're supposed to try to take it as far as you can go. There's no escape. It's just how long. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yeah, exactly.
But I digress.
It's gonna be interesting to see what they do with it. Apparently, like the story overall is the big bads from MW3 or MW2, in the old
Hmm.
story are find some uh vial with like zombie serum and stuff like that, and it just like
Okay,
goes from there.
gotcha.
So it's gonna be interesting to
But
see what's going on.
back to like campaign multiplayer. We're getting a lot of MW2 maps for MW3, which
Exactly.
I hope the developers realize is just a insane, it's a good marketing ploy, but like why are you putting MW2 maps in the new MW3 when you didn't put them in the new MW2? I do have to say I'm most excited for Terminal. Terminal is my
Mm.
go-to map in MW3. And MW3 was my most played COD, if not my most played video game ever. So I'm excited to see those classic maps again with updated graphics. I'm upset that we had to wait so long.
I completely
But
agree.
is there a specific map you're excited about other than the Terminal? That's my pick. Can't steal it.
Wow, I haven't. It's been a while since I've seen the map names. I can't say for the
Hmm.
sure off the top of my head. Terminal's one of them. Um,
Yeah.
what was the other one? That huge farm area, or the one with the underground bunker. I don't know if that one's in, but I remember, like
Ooh, I know
he
it's the one you're talking about. Has like the
exactly,
trenches and there's
yeah, exactly, and then you
yeah,
go
yeah. No,
underground.
I know what you're talking about.
That was fun map.
That's classic MW2.
It was good maps too back then. Unfortunate with the way they're designed nowadays. I mean, they're good, but it doesn't give you that nostalgic feel.
Okay, I'm pulling up the Charlie intel just so we get all the names right. Okay,
Let's
we're
go.
getting Afghan, Derail, Estate, Favela, High Rise. Ooh, High Rise.
Ooh,
See,
high
that's another thing
rise.
we've been missing, I think, with latest Call of Duty games. I mean, I know FaZe is sort of phasing out with their
Mm.
whatever business, but we don't see. I feel like you don't see too many sniper comps anymore, like just god
Oh, I see
tier
what you mean.
sniper comps anymore.
I
Like
feel you.
very rarely do I do it. Does it pop up on my feed that I get like, oh, that's a kick-ass sniper clip anymore? Granted, I know the market's sort of saturated now,
I know, right?
but either way, I need my sniper clips, people. So hopefully we see a return to some more like top tier sniper, clips and gameplay. Not to say that there's not any good snipers out there. I've casted some amazing snipers in my time, and I'm sure I will cast some more in the future. I'm just saying we need more of it.
I
Um,
agree. That'd be
where
fun to
was I?
see.
Invasion, Karachi, Quarry, Rundown, Rust, of course,
Ooh,
Scrapyard, Skid Row, Sub Base, Terminal, Underpass, and Wasteland. I think it was Wasteland
yeah, it might have been
that was
Wasteland.
our go-to.
Scrapyard wasn't bad
I
too. That
mean,
was pretty good.
but High Rise should have some kick-ass moments. I'm excited to see some kill cams on that.
I wonder if they're gonna
Especially,
do the
I mean,
exact same map, or they're gonna just
I would.
retouch it their own way. Because you remember those like nooks and crannies you can get up onto like the second floor of both buildings, and you can just like straight snipe down.
Uh-huh.
Oh, those were the
Yeah, no,
days.
it was a good time. Yeah, but the bunker map you're thinking of was Wasteland. I thought
Wasteland.
it sounded familiar, and
It's a good map.
yeah, it's got the trenches, a lot of wide open spaces for sniping and close quarters combat, and the underground bunker. But it should be good. What confused me about MW2 as well, is that they put Soap, Price, Ghost, all like the main characters from the campaign behind a paywall. Why
Oh,
would you put your main dudes, the people the operators that everyone knows, your most famous characters arguably, behind a paywall?
it's money tactic.
Like at least make them challenge it, like, hey, finish this mission in the campaign to unlock Soap, Ghost,
If only that was a
Price,
thing. That'd be pretty
Spada,
cool.
and Alex and everybody else. It just it's frustrating to say the least. Do we have an update on any of the other players joining, or
Let me go ahead and
any
ask
news for the
them.
4v4 variant?
Yeah, exactly. We want to show all these nice
Back on
folks a good
track.
game time, right? And
Yeah,
to your
exactly. That's what we're
question,
here for.
Japo, we're gonna be like Spectre says, co-ed switcheroo. We're just waiting for the people to join
Mm-hmm.
forth.
Yeah.
Any
Patience is a
word,
virtue,
gentlemen?
ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I have to update my Twitch app. Ridiculous. Absolutely preposterous, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and I know you're all a bit disappointed I don't have my face cam on. Um, but it's okay. You got my voice at least. I'm working with my microphone and a laptop, so just bear with me. I'm
Bear with him.
sitting on the edge of a couch and doing all I can to cast for Rally, ladies and gems.
And we thank you for your service, sir.
That sounds weird out of context. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm speaking into a microphone. Thank you for your service is a bit. It seems a bit extreme.
Thanks for your hard work.
We there we go.
Okay, so I heard from the people. We're just getting some last
Okay.
sign-ups, and then we should be going into the matches pretty soon. Dr. Kraken?
Fantastic.
Who's Dr. Kraken?
Sounds like he's a doctor of squids of some kind.
Squids?
Kraken.
Like the Kraken, yeah.
Yeah. Squid slash turtle slash sea beast of mythological origin.
Very scary. Hello.
To some.
No, I'm doing something at the moment. I thought you were one of the people that were. Another time. Hit me up another time.
That's always the
Everybody.
best when people who want to run games with you right as you start, going to work.
Yeah, right? It's tragic.
That's just life sometimes.
You don't want to get rich? I want to get a Steam Deck soon.
Pray tell. That sounds exciting. I know they had them on sale a few weeks ago. I don't know if it's still on sale, but I wouldn't mind getting it for traveling or long flights or just to,
Yeah, right?
just to have it. It
Just
seems
to use
super
it.
nice to be able to play PC games on the go. Um, and I know some people are partial to the Nintendo Switch, but I never got into any of the Nintendo games. I've always been, well, I started with PlayStation, went to Xbox, now on PC, but a Steam Deck would be cool. What size are you thinking about getting, or is there a particular game you'd want to play on it first, or that would fare better with the Steam Deck? You think?
Probably none of them. Most you can yeah, right. The only thing it can do is pretty much max out at like 60 frames per second. So it's
Yeah, you
no
get portability.
exactly. That's the main advantage to it. I wouldn't mind playing like No Man's Sky or like
Mm,
Skyrim or like story based games because then I don't have to worry about
yeah,
internet and if it
very true.
exactly that'd be a pain hassle to deal with if I was playing COD on a Steam Deck. I mean, you can use it to as a docking kind of like a Switch, so you can like dock it and put like it to a docking station and then play it on the mouse and keyboard from
Gotcha.
there. But again, then the main advantage to it is the portability, and that's something I would like to do.
Yeah, mouse and keyboard on a Steam Deck seems almost painful because you'd have to be so close with such a small screen.
No, you connect it with a monitor because of the docking station,
Got it.
like the
Okay.
Nintendo Switch.
Sorry. Again, not a Switch guy, people. I apologize. I'm stuck in my ways, and I stick to my computers.
PC's best though.
I would have to agree with just it's not just like it's what all else you can do besides gaming with the PC that makes it like so valuable. I think like you can use it for work, you can use it to edit videos, edit content, um, and it can do so much more than just play video games. Meanwhile, with Switches, Xboxes, PlayStations, consoles in general, you're buying that for one purpose and one purpose only, and that's to play video games.
Oh yeah,
With the
that's
PC, you can just do so much more, in my opinion.
yeah, because you can use it
Ergo,
just
it's a
for
better investment.
exactly. It's better investment because you just do whatever with it. It's a PC. It's a computer. You can play games on
Hmm.
it, but you can also, if you want to do spreadsheets or send out emails or watch a
Yes,
movie.
exactly. Business, business, business. Although,
Uh,
like me and Nerd were talking about before we started this wonderful stream, we were talking about the capabilities of VR and wonderful, wonderful book and now feature film Ready Player One. Spoiler alerts, by the way, for Ready Player One if you haven't read the book or seen the movie. But the possibility of basically an open world VR simulator, basically the metaverse, but it's actually another
better.
universe that actually works and not like a blocky blockchain
like
POS.
m- like like
Um,
the Mii's from the Wii console. Remember?
yeah, yeah. It That's basically what the current VR is, and Ready Player One, it's like, oh, you actually put yourself in the game. It's that real to people.
Yeah, it's
Um,
pretty cool. That'd be awesome one day if they do the actual VR thing.
yeah. I mean, we're getting close. I don't know if you ever heard of something called an Omni deck, but it's they have like a specialized platform that you hook yourself up to,
Hmm.
and it basically like full body scans you and whatnot, and you can like run in place as your character, and it'll like
Oh,
you have like special shoes on this sensor platform where you can like run pretty much full speed and just go for it.
I've definitely heard of that.
Yeah.
I've seen
If
I've
you
seen
haven't seen it,
clips.
ladies and gentlemen, check it out
Yeah, I've seen clips
after the
on.
stream, obviously.
I don't know if it's the same thing, but I've seen clips on TikTok of these people
Hmm.
playing like PUBG Mobile, but they have like
Yeah.
the phone like on like a gun attachment that actually like you pull the trigger, it shoots, and you can view around with it. And he's got like goggles on or glasses on, and
Yeah.
he's got like this platform. He's just running in place like a conveyor belt, and he's just like what you would normally do, run, and he jumps on it too, which is crazy to simulate jumping.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy that just how far tech has come in like just the past 10 years alone, and how far video games have come, and how much further they can go, you know. I'll honestly be surprised to see what kind of technology is, available to the public in like the next 10, 20 years. I
Right?
don't
That'd
know if
be
we'll ever see anything like that, but it'd be so cool.
It would be pretty cool to see something like that happen because VR is like the
Hmm.
next thing. Once the VR came out, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, VR, the next world thing."
Hmm. Granted, it hasn't panned out like that
Oh no, it was
yet, but
super
I feel like it has
lackluster.
the potential to.
Oh, it does,
The
it
the
definitely
biggest
does.
problem, right? The biggest problem right now I think people have is just one, space, and two, um access. It's just like it's not the most affordable thing. You
Oh,
need
it's like hundreds
steady
of
internet
dollars.
connection.
Yeah,
Yeah, you need enough space so you don't hurt yourself, and so it's not as, like readily available as some, like just getting an Xbox and hooking it up to your TV.
yeah, exactly. It's definitely an investment if you want to experience that stuff.
Nerd, I'm gonna start handing out fines if these people don't show up.
I know, right? Oh my goodness, it's taking forever.
I'm gonna give them a stern talking to at least, and a strongly worded email
Strongly worded
to.
email.
Yes, exactly. That always changes things. When you write a powerful, compelling email, such as, writing it from the perspective or with the same writing power as one Charles Dickens or a Margaret Atwood, um, then you send a message with your words that
Jeez, name dropping
soon
much?
shan't be forgot. Well, yeah, I know. My boy CD and MA, they're my boys, right? But
That was pretty
yeah,
good.
no, these peeps need to show up. This is
I
this is
have to agree with
I'm
you.
not trying to be a party pooper or nothing to the ladies and gentlemen in the chat, but y'all came here to watch some god tier Call of Duty content, and we're trying to provide it, and
These
can't do it.
people, they're not signing up fast enough. I don't understand.
You're not signing up fast enough. How much can they win from this event? $400?
Yeah, $400, I think.
Yeah, $400 to mess around in Call of Duty. I'd be there in a heartbeat. If I had plans with my friends, be like, hey, I gotta win $400 real quick, and be like,
Yeah,
cool, have a nice night. We'll see you sometime next week. Simple as
exactly.
that. We have time, people. We have time. But I digress. culture. People's lives are complicated, and we don't always know what's going on behind the scenes. So I can't just assume.
It's so true. Someone could be going through some hardships.
You know not the battles ye other fellow man fight.
I completely agree with you. Ye not know such
Exactly.
matters
Doth
of the
mother
mind.
know you weareth her drapes?
Oh, that was saucy.
I'm just kidding. That's fully appropriate in today's day and age. You want to wear drag, you rock it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'd rock drag a day or two. I just don't know how to do my makeup, hair, or styling. I wear, you know, I wear cargo shorts and very basic t-shirts. That's about as far as my style goes, apart from the occasional suit.
Yeah, I kind of just very casual, shorts, uh,
Keep it casual. A
shorts, a
little
tank top.
KIC, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, casual every day. Casual every day.
Even
Who
better.
needs casual? Who needs business wear on a Monday?
Monday is probably the most formal day, to be honest.
Low key. It's the start of the week.
Yeah, we're on Saturday.
You gotta do it right. You
We're
gotta get a
chilling.
hat, sunglasses, and a sweater for that tank top and shorts. Boom. And I wear Crocs. Very
Hat
comfy
and sunny.
socks. Hat and sunglasses.
Little hat and sunnies, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. I mean, y'all already know my look. I got the sunglasses already. I never leave the house without them. I just, I can't show my cam right now because my laptop cam is crap, and I ain't trying to. I, I ain't gonna blame my poor looks on the camera. I'll just say I had a bad hair day.
We all have those days, those bad hair days.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure you're following the stream because ideally the next time we are live, it'll start up much sooner than this. But
Yes.
we're about what 42 minutes past supposed start time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'll give him another 15. I'll
Yes.
give him another 15. That's
At,
about as far as my patience will go, ladies and gentlemen. I
at
think
this
that's
point,
fair for all of us.
it's just the big rich and jumping nerd podcast.
Pretty much.
Pretty
We're gonna
much.
start our own channel.
Yeah.
We're gonna break off.
See you later, Raleigh. Me and Big Rich got big plans.
Indeed. Little BRN. Do you
Ooh,
know
do
what I
you want to put
mean?
it on Spotify or just do it off of YouTube?
I mean, I think we do it through both actually. What
Oh,
we
you're
do
right.
is we
Yeah.
record the audio, upload the audio to Spotify, but we have the VODs available on YouTube. See, because then we'll have,
Ooh.
the audio only for Spotify listeners who want to like listen on the road.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
on YouTube, people will get it's double income, bro. Two income streams.
This
Gotta think ahead of
guy,
the game.
he's the businessman here.
And then we upload TikTok clips of our funny and favorite moments. Put those clips on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels,
Boom.
Twitter, and
We'll go famous.
TikTok. Did I already say TikTok?
We're gonna go viral.
Yeah, pretty much. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
If
The
you guys want
world
to
is
get
gonna know
in,
my name.
get in now. Become the day one
It's gonna know
stands.
Jumping the Nerd's name too. Exactly. Get in on the base floor, and then when you get a tier 1 sub, you can pass the tier 2 sub to your friends, and then it creates sort of this peer.
It sounds like we're doing a
And,
pyramid scheme.
and then your tier 2 friends pass it to a tier 3 friend, and then all those tier 3 friends pass it along to you.
Boom. Easy income.
So eventually your tier 2 friends, they'll become tier 1s, and then you join our gold tier.
And then when you get your friends to gold tier, we got platinum
exactly.
level.
So we got the tier system. We got the shorts and TikToks and all that. That's 2. We get Spotify audio, YouTube bots. That's 4 income streams. If we multi-stream, we can't do it to Twitch because Twitch has some no rules about that. But if we multi-stream to YouTube, Kick, and
Ooh.
YouTube and Kick, then we'll get the Kick revenue. That's 5. We start our OnlyFans page /
Love
Patreon.
it.
That's another 2. That's 7. And then we start our own website with merch. That should be 8 streams of revenue, ladies and gentlemen. That's your ticket to being a millionaire.
All you gotta do for the very low price of $299.99, you can get it on the ground floor.
Yeah, just a small investment fee, and we're gonna take this to the moon. We're gonna be the next Elon Musks, just without the, sort of weird toxic e-boy thing going on.
And shooting your car into space.
Yeah, that's pretty toxic. Like some alien's gonna discover, like, so who's the guy who sent this? And Elon's gonna step forward and be like, "Cool, you're coming with us.
You take
Like,
him to
we
alien
solved
jail.
all your problems. We made your cities walkable, and we took all your cars away. And also, fossil fuels aren't a thing because you have the sun and wind, you morons. We're leaving forever. Don't screw this up. Goodbye." Like, we have limitless energy literally at our fingertips. We're like, you know what? Let's use them million-year old, you know, dinosaur bones that have been sitting there in that black liquid to power our GMC Power Stroke 10-stroke diesel engines.
No, man, you need the
Welcome back to
turbo.
the eco-friendly podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about all sorts of things. There's no one set topic for an episode, okay? That's just the raw content we provide here at the JNN, the BRX podcast.
I
It's just a
love it.
bunch of acronyms. It's the JNBRX 107.9, the Twitch. And now a word from our sponsor.
Where's the music?
Are you good?
I gotta turn the music.
we're we're losing them, ladies and gentlemen.
And a word from our
Oh,
sponsors.
have you or a loved one been diagnosed with mesothelioma? You may be entitled to financial compensation. We would for sure. We would for sure. We taking that meso money, peeps.
Oh yeah. Mezzo money.
All day. That's the ninth stream
Oh
of
my
revenue
god.
is our songs. First song, our first solo, meso money.
Mezzo money. And in it is a skit about our ad.
Exactly. Because we can do mesothelioma, we can do Mesopotamia, the Mesoic area. There's a lot of meso out there.
I know,
Miso
right?
soup. That's spelled differently, but we'll sneak it in.
All right, we're
All,
Mr. Rich. I just got word from our sponsor in our
go on.
Raleigh Esports Stadium. They are
Okay.
doing the spins as we speak to do whatever they want with the game.
They had 10 minutes to spare. I hope they know that.
Yes, I know.
They had 10 minutes, and I said I was going to dip out at 30 or 45,
What
but
a
because I
hero.
was here with the jumping nerd,
Your
again, you're
service.
hyping me up too. You said thank you for your service and then called me a hero. I'm speaking into a microphone. It is literally the least effort I could do, and you are hyping it. Like, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of it. But again, you're hyping me up way too much, and it is not like, thank you.
No problem. That's what I'm here
You're a
for.
hero. Thank you for your service. Salutes to camera.
Oh.
Jose.
Thank you for singing our national anthem, sir. What an honor it is for you to do that for
I
us.
said a word and a half. They really cut it close to the wire, huh? Do we
Oh,
know if this is
100%.
it's just like whoever is it, best of five, best of three,
I
with
cannot give you a
are there
solid answer
multiple
on that.
teams?
No info was passed towards me. But it's going to
Unfortunate.
be for, it's possible it's
$400.
for $400 4v4.
You know that.
I'm
4v4.
not too sure how many are going to be in it though, which would be interesting to see,
Okay.
to say the least.
Well, we're already running an hour late, so hopefully no teams will be waiting long.
No, they will not.
Or the
'Cause
total cash prize is at least $400. I don't know if there will be placements or not.
good point. Good
Any
point.
word
Good
on
point.
that?
No word on that, sir.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I unfortunately know nothing.
They're keeping us in the dark here.
Always.
I'm
That's
quite
why it's
literally in
so
the dark because
exciting
it's
and
8 o'clock.
surprising.
Well, it's this is my first rally event in a while.
I feel you.
It is usually not like this, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely
So
not.
I apologize on my own behalf for the situation, but we are doing our best to mediate said situation and get this event started quickly and hopefully soon as
As
players
well as
decide their maps
orderly.
and modes. Orderly was out the window once we got past 7:22
That's
in
true.
the evenings.
That's true.
And exactly at 7:22, not a minute sooner.
Now
Don't you forget it.
we are against the clock and rushing.
Yeah, they have 9 minutes before I full dip, ladies and gentlemen. I will hold this event hostage,
I
quote
love it.
unquote.
I love it.
It's a hostile takeover. It's no longer the Rally Esports Network. It's the Rich Sports Network.
The BRX
It's a
Sports Network.
hostile, pretty much,
It's a hostile
because I'm
takeover.
hopping out of the cast. I'm hopping out of the caster booth and going straight to the tippity top,
The
because I know
CEO.
exactly. Commanding officer.
Commanding
I took the
executive
E out.
officer.
I took out the E. I
Oh, he
honestly
did.
only heard the CEO because your mic cut out. So I was like, oh, going back to the military thing. But yeah, I've been sitting literally on the edge of my seat because I have to sit in a certain way on my
Mm.
brother's couch with a laptop literally in my lap and the microphone in my hand. I don't have a stand. I don't
Oof.
have a little, microphone boom arm here. It's just me
Yikes.
and the mic, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna get carpal tunnel for you for the next 7 minutes.
7 minutes
So help me
and counting.
in heaven. Title of the podcast. The new
7 minutes
short
in
form
heaven.
podcast. You only have 7 minutes. Good luck. Godspeed. Nerd, you been well though? You doing good, bud?
Yeah, that's fine. Life's fine. Definitely enjoying myself.
That's good.
Did move to
Amen.
Colorado, so it's gonna be quite fun.
Ooh, big move.
Right? Super excited for Christmas time because of all the snow and I get to go pick out a Christmas
Definitely.
tree. It's gonna be lit.
Totes lit, bruv.
Cut it down and
Um,
all that stuff.
few things. Few things I would have to recommend. If you're in the Denver area ever?
Huh.
One, is Peter's Chinese Cafe.
Uh huh.
Has the best chicken fried dumplings. Will guarantee. Two, go to this little breakfast restaurant called Sonny's. Best pancakes in Denver. The pancakes are the size of dinner plates. Will
Mm.
not disappoint. Perfect golden brown. When I ate
Mm.
bacon, the bacon was good. Orange juice was fresh and tasty. Can confirm. Sonny's in Denver.
Big
Um,
advertisement.
next
Good.
thing, yep. Next thing you're gonna want to check out. These are all restaurants, by the way. These aren't real sponsorships, ladies and gentlemen. Just as a Denverite, someone who has lived in Colorado for over a decade, I can confirm that these spots are a choice and quite delicioso.
Can confirm.
Final place is this Japanese barbecue spot. It is a chain. They have
Mm.
multiple locations across the country, but it's called, and is probably butchering the pronunciation, is Gyukaku, Gyukaku. Any location, you're gonna want to get the basil pesto chicken or the chicken basil. You can just say to your server. Um, you're gonna put that on the grill, 3 or 5 minutes, for those nice grill marks. Then down the hatch. Um,
Mm.
pair that with some white rice. Uh, um, but before you eat the chicken, you're gonna want to dip it in the spicy sauce, ladies and gentlemen. Write this down, ladies and gentlemen. The
Write it down.
spicy sauce with a chicken basil and white rice on the side. You dip the chicken in the sauce, chicken down the hatch, some white rice. You just keep going back and forth. It is a god tier combo, and I could honestly eat that chicken for the rest of my life and not be upset. It would be my final meal. Bit of a
So
rant there, but
if you were on death row, that would be your final meal. Something from you
I
get
mean
to
that'd be a
go to
part of it.
Yukaku and do the whole experience and eat for like
I
another
mean,
five,
if I
six
had to choose
hours.
just a restaurant, then yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it would be there. I'd get the I get the premium or what have you, all you can eat for the next hour and a half, or whatever the time limit is, and just order as much chicken and white rice as possible. I'm a basic B word, but it's good. Trust me.
I would love to
They
have
got
some
four
wagyu.
minutes, nerd. They got 4 minutes.
I know we're cutting it close. I just messaged them to see what's up, and no word back just yet.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate is right.
I was like, I mean, I really don't have any plans for my evening, but I don't like my time wasted. And I think that goes for everybody watching. They came here not expecting us to rant about goodness knows what. They wanted some Call of Duty content.
I want some Call of Duty content. Was playing
I
earlier.
know you do.
I was getting shit on.
I know. That's unfortunate language, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I just want to rally up, ladies and gentlemen. Is that too much to ask for? I'm just trying to rally up. Rally up for the boys and the gals, or for the days, for the Zems, for the everyone's, and to everything's. Ferda, ladies and gentlemen. I've been watching a lot of Letterkenny, and I just watched the first season of Shorzy. So
Nice. I love that show. It's so funny.
I was hoping you recognize the down the hatch then.
Yeah. Oh, I love
Heavy
it.
on the S&P, 2 minutes each side and down the hatch.
Ooh, I could go for a steak, low key. I think that's what I have for dinner.
Dude, I want some chicken. I want some chicken right
Some
now, bro.
chicken and rice. Low key, that sounds so good
Dude,
right
I'm
now.
telling
I'm
you.
just hungry in
I'll take
general.
you. I'll take you. We'll go. It's on me. We'll go, and I will treat you like a princess.
I'm blushing. Oh my god.
2 minutes. If I don't see the fifth or fourth, well, one of the players is you, nerd.
I know
I'm looking at the
exactly.
stream right now. So we're missing 5 people. Is that what you're telling me?
We're missing 6 people.
Oof, I'm dumb. Wait, it's a four
No,
v four. How are we
yeah, well, right. So yeah, 5 people. Yeah.
five?
My God, my math is terrible.
Okay, it's okay.
Two
Math was never my strong
minutes.
suit either. Yeah, they got 2 minutes. I mean, I really appreciate Rally and all you've done for me, and I know you've proposed opportunities and everything in the past, and probably for the future. But like, I am a man, and my time shan't be wasted.
Shan't be wasted, sir.
Cannot. I must make a stand at some point.
He will
I
make a
think an
stand.
hour is more than plenty.
In 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm dipping. I mean I have to. If you don't stand for something,
What are you standing
what's the
for?
saying? There's a saying in the letter, Kenny. I'm looking it up. One moment. If you don't stand for something, I wanted to be cool, but now I have to check my phone like an idiot.
You have these things
Kenny.
memorized, Rich. Come on.
No, I don't. Okay. Stand for. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Yeah,
Ooh.
exactly. That's a
That's a quote to
powerful
live
quote.
by.
Yeah, exactly. So I stands by myself and stands for not having my time wasted, and I won't fall for being misled.
Good
I'll
man.
give you all to 8:01. That'll be officially a full hour,
Yes.
and I'm a decent human being. But I know this won't be the last time I cast for Rally. I appreciate them too much, and Rally is a good good people over at Rally. I tells you,
They are good
ladies and
people.
gentlemen. But sometimes people are busy. Sometimes life just happens. And again, I can't stress this enough. Who knows? I don't know everyone's lives, and they could be dealing with something that I have no earthly clue about, and I could just be assuming. But but again, at the end of the day,
You're a
I
man.
gotta stand for me. Exactly. My my favorite thing is the lack of police in Letterkenny. Like there's all this fighting apparently, like just massive like scrapped,
Yes.
and not once have I seen a police officer been
Roll
called,
up, right?
which I honestly appreciate. Like they never take the fights too far, and they know when to stop, and like it's all like about respect and everything, which
Oh
I
yeah.
which I do appreciate. I wouldn't be upset if the world was actually like that. It's like, all right, we're gonna have a scrap. All right, you kicked my ass, but we're good.
Yeah, that's how it
Like
should
they
be.
like Wayne usually always shakes the hand of the guy he just beat the shite out of,
I know, right?
which I can appreciate. It's like, all right, let's have a dart and drink a cold pupper.
Ooh, I want to try that. That looks so good, low key. That drink they drink,
The
the
pupper.
peppers. Yeah,
I think it's just their standard, like their go-to beer.
right.
Like a, I'm sure it exists somewhere in Canada. It has to. Just how famous that show is.
Probably because of how famous the show got. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it'd be stupid if someone didn't start like a Pupper's Brewery
that would be dumb, bro. They can capitalize on it. Wow.
for sure. It's like have a dart and a pupper, eh?
A dart in the pupper, eh? Sounds like a
Yeah, exactly,
choice move.
exactly. I do appreciate Wayne and how much he stands up for Katie though. That's a good big brother right there.
That's a good big brother.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:02. I given y'all. I
An
gave it.
extra
I gave it
minute.
my all. I really did, but I think I gotta call it there, nerd.
It's all right, Big Rich. I appreciate your time. It was good talking with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm here anytime you need me. Just let me know when the next event is. But you know, people's got to show up on times for their
People's
events.
gotta show up on time.
And if they can't show up on time, try to notify. That's a good rule. Like, hey, if you can't make it, cool. I understand. You just gotta let us know. We're just
Exactly.
standing here twiddling our thumbs. You know what? I'm not gonna leave you alone, nerd. I'm gonna wait until they join, and then I'll leave.
Ooh.
Just to, just to, just to, stick to my guns and show them I mean business.
Yeah. Super saucy.
I'm too nice. Why am I still here, nerd? Why are we still here?
I
I
know,
still feel
right?
the pain in my leg.
I feel you. I feel the pain as well. Let me message
It's
them
tis
once more.
if they don't show up, if they don't respond to your messages this time, we must stand together, nerd. We must
We have
we
to
must
leave.
disembark from. Yeah, I'm saying this for you as well because you know you can't be expected to sit here for an hour plus waiting for people to show up. It's like if you're not here, then you're not here. If we don't compete, we don't play. All right, cool. Ain't no one's getting paid then. We'll wait. We'll save that money for the next event
Yeah.
or refunds the people who didn't participate and whatnot. I don't know how the money works. I'm just on the mic. I'm gonna stop talking about money because I don't want to upset people.
Yeah, right? Like, sheesh. Somebody will get really upset.
Yeah, so I apologize that I am not in a position of power at Rally. I am just a caster, ladies and germs. So do
Just the
not take what
caster.
I say as what Rally Esports is saying. Please and thank yous. Although I have adjusted my position on the couch so that I am in a much more uh
Advantageous spot.
exactly. I am although if you start hearing some snoring, you know why.
Okay, I just got a message back. They said they're finishing the spins.
What spins, may I ask?
I will send you the Discord or the
I need
the YouTube or the thing that they're streaming on.
Ah. Ooh.
Right. Boom.
Okay, one moment, please.
Boom.
I'm surprising that's. Never mind. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, apparently there's 6 teams.
What?
Are you not on the thing yet?
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yep.
Oh, this is esports agent. Interesting.
Hmm. Good rule of thumb, ladies and gentlemen. Don't set your Twitch stream to followers only.
Is it? Oh, never mind.
Not
Yeah.
rallies, of course. Just someone else's. Just a good rule of thumb for any of you content creators out there. If you want, you know, new viewers and people to join without feeling a need to do something, then save the only chats for subs on like exclusive days. That's what I says, but what do I know? I'm just the caster who's stayed far past his time. I'm billing Rally for this.
Per
I
hour.
expect to be paid. I expect to be paid in chocolate cake
Mm.
and Doritos.
Is it a slice per hour and a chip per hour?
No, it's a whole bag and a whole cake. Whole
Mm.
cake. And anything I don't eat, I throw in the garbage. Check your food waste, people. Uh, this be preposterous, I say.
Quite so.
I was like, they can still compete. I'm never mind. I'm not gonna speak. I don't speak for Rally, ladies and gentlemen. I was about to go off on another tangent, but I don't speak for Rally. I speak for myself. That's it. I can only do so much, though.
We can only do so
I
much.
can only I can only give so much of my time willingly. Granted, I'd love. I mean, I'm sure we can still, get this podcast recording up on the tube, nerd. So there's content there. I know that.
On the tube?
YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
What tube were you thinking about?
I heard tube, so I thought YouTube. What tube were you
Okay,
thinking
good.
about?
Nothing.
Okay, okay.
What hub?
What? PH? PH?
No.
PH? I heard PH? What?
The only time that that's been said is you saying it maybe
You
6 times in the past 30 seconds or so.
have no idea what you're talking about. Such shameless verdict you have taken.
Clip it. Clip it, chat.
Chip it, chip it.
Pretty much. What
What the fuck?
happened?
What the fudge? Some spicy sauce.
Of course. Of course.
Of
Always a spicy
course.
sauce. We have now hit hour and 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. At least on our end.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I, I'll give y'all 5 more minutes, and that's my heart out. If if nothing can change, because it should not, it shouldn't, it shan't take this long. It is quite preposterous. I mean it this time, nerd.
I feel
I
you.
mean
Trust
it.
me. I'm getting close to that myself.
What's your heart out time? Like, okay, this ain't going. When
If in like another
when
like 20 minutes, if it doesn't go, then it's not going. Then I'm not. I'm out.
hard break at an hour and a half, I can respect that. If I dip out and it starts like 5 minutes later, I'm honestly gonna be a little pissed, but I shan't rejoin. I will stand my ground, which is sitting on my brother's couch.
Oh, yes.
Good catch, I presume.
Good couch. How good of a couch? Like
No,
you can
good
sleep on
catch.
it.
You went oh crap and then nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
you
caught
did
something.
catch something?
Yeah. I saved my phone.
Okay. Okay. That's why I said good catch. But
Oh.
it is a solid couch.
You said catch.
I'm a
uh,
caster and I can't even speak my words right. It's not fair.
I can't even hear it right,
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Do you copy?
man. I will
Breaker
be
breaker 9 9.
right back. I have to use the restroom.
Copy that, Kimasabi. Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen. Nerd used the bathroom before we started, and now he's using it after we started. So that can tell you just how much time has passed. His body has fully processed another another rotation of liquid to dispense. I hope he has headphones on to hear this. He didn't take the headphones off. So I've definitely done that before away from my setup, and I just got people in my ear. Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. We get a solid rally up in the chat just to support my boy jumping. Please and thank yous.
Yo,
Hello?
yo, is Nerd here?
Nerd is currently using the facilities and we're also live streaming at the moment, so
Oh, okay. Well, I just if you can ask him if
yes.
are you guys full already?
I don't know, but I will double check with him once he returns.
Yeah,
Hello.
just ask him. Oh, Nerd, what is up?
Yep, there we
Hello.
go.
Are you guys full right now?
With?
Are you playing ranked?
No. We're supposed to be doing a
Oh,
tournament today.
oh, well, GG's. If
GG.
you wanted to
Right.
hop in,
Yeah.
we're in diamond lobbies for right now, so
Oh, I'm plat one, you know.
we got three of the absolute boys. We'll carry you.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Nerd will join you in approximately 15 minutes, most likely.
16. Sheesh.
We'll
Make it
we'll have a
15.
spot open. Yeah, we'll have a spot open for you. Always
Save a
welcome.
spot for him.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh my god.
Is does it does I'm sorry, does he not see the live title of this channel? Is
I don't
there
know if
no
he does.
respect in the city anymore?
It's the city, man. Those hooligans come forth into the lobby.
Just barging in unannounced? Preposterous. We're trying to run a professional podcast here.
Yeah, geez. Professional
Recording right now,
podcast.
bro.
Gosh. Showing it to a live audience.
Exactly, to the tens of people across the globe.
Tens of people across the globe.
Yeah, dude, tens of people. You know, I got, my mom and I trained my dog to watch Twitch, and you got everybody else.
So he's watching Twitch right now, the rally Twitch, or is he watching his favorite Twitch?
I'm watching the rally Twitch right now, bro.
Okay.
Got it pulled up.
Number one supporter. The Pupperoo.
It's day one.
Day one. Love it.
I mean, definitely not day one. I joined Rally much late into their lifspan
It's
or
okay.
their progression.
I
I'm
did
here
too.
now. I've been here. You know, I try to assist where I can. Casting's gonna be a bit difficult when it's quiet time at my East Coast place at 8 o'clock, but I'm gonna do what I can. Especially if it's like Contender Series or something or anything else. I don't know if that's still happening, but
I don't
I'm
know.
here.
They did finish some other tournament recently. That was fun to watch.
Whenever you need a caster, and I'm not already casting something else, you let me know.
Absolutely, Big Rich. That's why they call you Big Rich.
Big Rich X marks the spot because my
Ooh.
commentary is the treasure, and you don't got to go looking for it on a map. It's right here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm here to do, and they're not letting me do it. People got to find their rotations. And I
Right?
stayed 17 minutes past when I said I was gonna leave. Well,
I
technically
know.
16, but you leave me alone. This VOD/audio better be uploaded to YouTube and Spotify on the new JNBRX 101.1 the VOD FM.
No worries. I'll get the VOD and I'll upload it to the YouTube channel.
Perfect. It
I'll
better be.
download it.
If I don't see it, I'm gonna be
Fat
upset.
10 gig file.
Yeah, 10 gig file. Upload it to the tubes. And make sure I can like, comment,
And
and
subscribe.
share it with all of my friends and family members.
This has been mad fun.
Ton of fun. I mean, I'm just happy to catch up with you, dude.
It's podcast simulator.
That's not a thing. That's just podcasting.
It's going to be a thing. Watch, they they made
I
they made
wait.
Computer Builder
Podcast
as a
simulator.
game.
I am not going to go into the Oasis, aka the VR like world, to podcast. I refuse. When I
Really?
can go to like Doom World and have a PvP shooter where it's me, Doom Guy, the Ninja Turtles trying to take down the evil version of the Iron Giant while Mecha Godzilla roars on a mountaintop in the background, then I don't want it. If it's not that, I don't want it.
What if you were in the background commenting on that fighting event?
No, dude, I'd be like the little worm or whatever that's in Mario Kart. That'd be my like me, and I'd just be floating around commentating on the worldwide death match. For context, ladies and gentlemen, Doom World, or you know, I think it's pretty much called Doom World in the Oasis, is a full planet-wide PvP planet
Oh,
of
watch.
just players.
Some mad labs in a studio
Well,
are in the process of making the basic building blocks for Oasis or something similar. It's probably going to be
no, that'd
called
be it. Something like
Paradise.
that would have to be like government backed. I swear.
Oh, right? Because it's so that'd be so
So
huge.
big,
It would need so
yeah. It's
much
just too
computing
much tech.
power, so much power in general. You'd
Yeah.
like literally have to build a nuclear plant just to feel it.
I feel like you would. Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, there is a computer so powerful out there that it has to be cooled with liquid nitrogen just
Oh,
because of how hot it can get. Can you imagine that? You need liquid nitrogen cooling.
you know people do that.
Step up your setup.
It's
No, I'm
funny
not a
you say that.
scientist, dude.
People that do the overclocking use liquid nitrogen.
That's too much.
They'll have
Anytime
like
you're
the top
bringing
line
in,
rig and like cool it, and so that it can go like, I think the most someone's done on like the newest Intel chips is like 6.2 gigabits gigahertz per second or whatever the quantifier is.
pulling up the Google again, most powerful computer
No, you
in
got
the
you
world.
gotta. Oh yeah, most powerful computer. It's probably like Google's
The s-
quantum computer.
the UCL led team wins time on world's most powerful computer. The supercomputer Frontier at the Oak Ridge Leadership Computing Facility in Tennessee, United States, let's go America, is the
Oh yeah,
first in the world capable of an exaflop, a billion operations a second. So a billion operations in a second.
does it say if it's a quantum computer?
I'm checking now. That was in January of this year. Team lead from one aims to speed up drug
Wow.
discovery by using AI algorithm to screen millions of chemical compounds and identify the most promising drug candidates that can be tested in a lab and potentially fast tracked to a clinical trial. Second part will stimulate blood flow in the brain. Blah 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 blah. Let's see here. I want to make sure I quote it properly, ladies and gentlemen. A professor Coveni of the project said Frontier is a major step ahead of any other supercomputer in the world. So I'm assuming it's at least above quantum. It's above anything. It's the most powerful thing in the world.
That's
It's
pretty
at the
cool.
absolute peak of what is possible, opening up new areas of science that were previously inaccessible. By identifying a short list of potential drugs quickly, we hope to speed up the slow and expensive process of drug discovery, doing the early phase of computationally doing the early phase computationally rather than in a lab. This should enable companies to rapidly move onto compounds that are likely to be successful, improving a process that typically takes 10 years and costs billions and often ends in failure. So what they're currently using it for, or at least one half of what they're using it for, is to test an infinite amount of drug and compound compositions to find the ones that would ideally heal people the quickest with the least amount of side effects. At least that's the whole point of drugs in the first place.
Right? If only.
So Professor Conveni's team includes researchers from the universities of Oxford and Chicago, Rutgers, and the U.S. Argonne National Laboratory. Secured access to Frontier through an awards program run by the U.S. Department of Energy's Office of Science called Insight. Let's see. I'm trying to think if it has any other. Yeah, yeah, it's the most powerful computer in the world right now, and that's of this year. That was in January of this year. At least that's what the article states.
That's pretty cool. Super expensive. Must doing the upkeep and stuff like that.
Oh, here's the second half of the project if you'd like to hear it, or anyone else in chat would like to hear it. In a second project, the supercomputer will be used to simulate blood flow in the brain in the seconds following a stroke. The team will build digital replicas of a part of the brain, the circle of Willis, using data from high resolution imaging. They will simulate blood flow following different scenarios of blockages in the arteries, looking at how this changes pressure on artery walls and inferring which areas of the brain are likely to be affected by the stroke most. So, healing and recuperating, I would imagine, is what the supercomputer is currently being used for, because it's government run, obviously,
Go
and it's just being
science.
yeah, it's just being used for uh medical research at this time. pictures of it. It has 8 point, pretty much 8.7 million cores with the computer clocked RMAX P flops of 1194. The system consumes a power of 22,703 kilowatts to run.
That's crazy. Can you imagine gaming on that? Wow.
I
That'd be
can't imagine
insane.
doing anything on that. Like I feel even on the hot, like you could have the most technologically advanced game out right now, and it would use probably less than 1% of that thing's computing power, bro.
I know, right? That's just crazy how powerful something like that is. I can't even imagine it. Quantifiably I can't. Yeah, words don't explain it.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean by quantum computing. It's more powerful than supercomputers. Uh, bu- 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 yeah, that's just insane. A billion. That's just a when you have to put a billion next to another billion, you know something crazy's going on.
Oh yeah.
They got 3 minutes. They got 3 minutes, brother.
Those 3 minutes will be up very shortly. They don't get their
I mean, I'm already done. I'm
butts in the
just
lobby.
staying to so you got company.
Yeah. Right?
I ain't trying to leave you hanging because I mean, I can't imagine you just sitting here all by your lonesome for the past 27 or 26 minutes. That's just not fair to you.
So the word is they're still spinning the wheel.
That's not possible.
I would normally think so, but keep in mind these are all Call of Duty people, so they all play Call of Duty quite often. So I could just imagine.
It's supposed to, okay, there's 4 people to a team. There's 6 teams. The wheel should have been spun a max of maybe 24 times.
I can't. I
Am I
joined the
correct in
stream
that?
late, so I can't give you a solid answer for that.
It doesn't matter. That's all that should have been spun. I don't care about respins or nothing. You get who you get with. 24 times 30 max if you want to include a few respins. This is preposterous. Heck, if it's only 6 teams, you could have spun it 6 times and getting random choices each time. Just take out the 4 that were chosen.
Right?
Done and done. Am I crazy in thinking like that?
I don't think you're crazy, sir.
That's as simplified as it should have been. If it was just random variant modes or what have you, it's like cool. Okay, we'll just put everybody's names into this spin. It picks 4. You take those 4 selections out. You spin again. Ergo, vis-a-vis, concordantly. I mean, I don't mean to stand on my soapbox, but this is preposterous.
It is quiet. They should have done this beforehand. I don't know why they're doing it now.
Spectre, it's not the quantum realm. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing your messages in the chat right now. It's not quantum realm. It's quantum computing. It's
Yes,
just a
sir.
more powerful form of computing that, from the brief few sentences I saw on Google, it's a technology that hasn't really been focused on yet, but China apparently made one in 2020. But supercomputers are still the main focus, I think, of most of the world's computers.
Yeah, because I saw like a video about Google's quantum computer, and they're like
Uh,
super far away from it, only because of like
yeah,
the cooling wise, because
exactly.
they want to run like trillions and trillions of computations. Just it gets so hot so fast.
Yeah, we're at a billion on supercomputers right now. The last thing before I go, because it has hit 8:30,
Yes.
and that's just too much time for either of us. Um, the last thing I want to talk about before I dip is, well, two things I'll say. Um, I forget which two companies it was, but it was, I think Google and Facebook developed AIs, and they developed their own language to talk to one another.
Oof.
And after that, the plug was soon pulled on them, but it just shows the computing power and I'd say the scary factor of AI, where
Oh
they can
yeah.
learn to communicate where we can't understand. Um, the second thing is super colliders, the hadron
Ooh.
super colliders
Mm.
specifically, and just uh, I believe it's fusion energy, if I remember that correctly. I gotta
Yeah,
double check
like
my
what the sun does.
words before I speak them. Pretty much, but they're trying to create it on, yeah, uh it's not nuclear fusion, but no, it's not. Is it I think it's fission energy. Hang on. We're talking about science, people. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I'm trying to get this right. One second. But the fact that we are attempting to collide atoms together on Earth in just man-made technology, I find just to be super fascinating.
Right? They found the God particle that way. But, ladies and gentlemen, me and Rich have been here for an hour and 31 minutes and 35 seconds. So, teams are not ready, unfortunately. They're still spinning and setting the teams up, I guess. But, unfortunately, we're going to have to call it there since they're not ready. There's no quality COD content except for our riveting podcast seminar. We're gonna have to end it there, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Rich, do you have anything you want to say to the chat before we head out?
Bum. One second. I'm trying. Fusion. I think it's called fusion energy, I think. Yes, here we go. Yes, this is the right one. Fusion energy is what could save us, even though we have the sun. Um, a successful nuclear fusion ignition happened in the middle of December, and was in happened in 20 billionths of a second.
Oh wow.
Fusion, fusion energy, people. That's my final words. But I stuck it out with nerd because I didn't want to leave them behind loathsome. Um, but like I said, we're calling it there because an hour and a half is far too long, and the teams and everything should have been set up beforehand. Granted, it's we're creeping into the school year. People get busy.
Hmm.
Life happens. I understand. Um, Hopefully, for next time, we will have this event a bit more organized, and we can provide that beautiful Call of Duty content you all so enjoy.